Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the navigation module in Squareflo CMS. For this tutorial I will be using the Nyama catering website. Here you can see their navigation appears at the top of the page where most of our clients' navigations will typically appear. You can see that they have some drop-down tabs that appear when you click over the navigation. In fact, when you scroll you can see the drop-down quite clearly there. But otherwise, it's a neatly organized navigation, easy to use for any visitors coming to the website. So firstly, we want to log into the CMS and then click on the navigation module. Here you'll see reflected the structure of your navigation. So if we look at what we've got here, we've got Home, About Us, then under About Us there are 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs, then Brochure, What We Do, Weddings with a few tabs underneath, etc. Okay, so this structure is reflected right here. Home, About Us, 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs are indented underneath About Us, and then so on and so forth. We can also see that they have 3 tabs that are grayed out. These tabs have been hidden, so in this case, the client chose to hide the blog tab and the testimonials tab as well as the photos tab because those bits of content can be accessed through other parts of the website. So for example, the blog posts show up on the home page, the photos also show up on the home page, and then testimonials appear on the service pages as well, so they get imported, we kind of did a mashup with this site where we have a service page, and then on the service page we show the photos that are related to that service and the testimonials that are related to that service. So for those reasons, the client chose to hide these tabs. So to hide a tab, you simply click on the ghost icon and that will hide the tab from the navigation. You can also use this function to hide, for example, a page while you're still working on it if you don't want the public to go to that page in your navigation. To organize your navigation is very easy. You can just drag and drop your tabs to change the order. So that's very simple to do. If you want to add a drop-down menu, you can simply take a tab and drag it to the side, and you can also in this way do drop-downs underneath drop-downs. So this would be, if I had to save this, just to show you an example, and we go back to this site and we just click refresh, that navigation will now have a second level and a third level. So that's how easy it is to create drop-down menus in your navigation. So you can make sure that your website is nice and easy to use, and that there's no confusion for anyone coming to your site. You can also, I'll just publish these changes that I've made. So you can also add a tab. So for example, on this website, I'm going to make a tab in the navigation that draws attention to a particular service. So I'm going to make a tab in the navigation that's called bar, and I'll link it to this service here. So what I'm going to do firstly is copy the address of the page that I want to link to. And now I'm going to create a new tab, and I'll just show you how I did this. I just click add, I'll give it a name, I'll call it bar. Say, click on the check mark to save that new tab. Then I click on the link icon and I can specify where I want this tab to link to. When I open this up, you can see you can also, if you're linking to an external website, you have the option to open up in a new window. You also have the option to link to preset areas of your website, depending on which modules your website has. So for example, you could link directly to the blog page or to a blog category. So there you'd be able to pick one of your categories. You can go to your photo page or to a photo gallery. You can go to the contact page, a search page. You could even link a tab to a phone number. So if you would like to show your phone number in your navigation and have it be clickable on a mobile phone, you can do that. You can link to the services page, etc. We could, for example, go to a service category, but in this case, I'm going to an individual service listing. And because that option is not available here, I can either go to all the services or to a particular category of service, but not an individual service. So in that case, I'm going to choose URL. I'm going to paste the exact URL to get to that service, hit the check mark, and now my tab will be in the navigation. I'm going to drag this and put it somewhere in the navigation. I'll put it just before the contact tab and right after the weddings tab. So the weddings tab will be followed by the bar tab, and then underneath the weddings tab, there will be 3 tabs. So I'll hit publish. I'll come back to the site. I'll just, instead of refreshing, I'll just click to the home page. There you can see, here's my new tab in the navigation for bar. And if I click on it, it should take me to that page that I specified. So that's how easy it is to add tabs in your navigation. Now, something I will just mention, if you're starting out with a brand new site and you're adding content, whenever you add content in any of these modules, so for example, if you create a new page, I'll just briefly create a page here just to demonstrate. So I'll create a page called test, and I'll just say this is a test page. I'll just say here, ignore this, because we are working on a live site. I'll just quickly create this page. Now I've got a new page called test, and if I go look at the navigation, you'll see that there will automatically be a tab for that page. So this is how you would get a page, a tab for a link to a page. You don't have to create a tab, it'll automatically create a tab. If I want to get rid of this tab, I will just go to the pages module and then delete the page, and then the tab will be removed as well. Similarly, if you have the blog module or any of these other modules, as soon as there's content in the module, you will be able to see a tab in the navigation for that module. So for example, if the blog module, if the blog was empty, if there were no blog posts at all, there wouldn't be a blog tab in the navigation. So that's sort of how it works. So you won't have tabs that are not relevant in your navigation. You can also change the wording. Now, although this tab is hidden, maybe I'll just unhide it, just so we can see what's going on. So if you don't like the word blog, you want to call it news, you can do that. You just click on the pencil, and that allows you to change the tab name. So very easy to rename your tabs. That is it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You always go to the Squareflo website, click on the contact tab, and shoot me an email. I'd be happy to respond as soon as I can. And if you are interested in receiving alerts when I post another video in the future, I'm going to be trying to make more tutorial videos such as this. Please just subscribe to the channel, and then you'll receive a notification every time there's a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.